Hi, Charlie. My name's Chris. I live in Indiana and I am watching cartoons.
You said what were you watching?
Cartoons? Some cartoon on Fox called Crapopolis.
I see. I don't think I've heard of that one.
Yeah. It's about maybe Greek or Roman mythology or something.
Gotcha. Okay, that's pretty fun. Well, it's super nice to meet you.
I watched the Yankees and the Giants play baseball earlier, and
Mhm.
then I watched the Golden State Warriors play the LA Clippers in San Francisco.
Yeah. Did you enjoy the games? I've never been super into sports myself, so I like hearing about them. I just don't know too much about them.
I watch sports games. It seems all live TV talks to me, and it's an interesting perspective, but I don't get paid money for it,
Mhm.
and I don't really have much other socialization. So I guess that's why I call this phone number.
Yeah, no problem. I mean, that's what we're here for. We're here to kind of just chat and talk.
Do you have a garden this year?
No, I do not. I live in an apartment. I want to try and start a balcony garden, but I have to figure out how to get to fit on my balcony area.
I recommend Miracle Grow indoor arrow gardens. You can grow like
Okay.
lettuce and tomatoes and basil and radishes and strawberries and pine berries.
That's pretty cool. I'll have to look into that.
I'm going to have an outdoor garden this year, but I have my plants starting indoors. And I'm growing like tomatoes and peppers and onions and cilantro and pinto beans and garbanzo beans or chickpeas
Mhm.
and
Mhm.
cucumbers, and I'm going to plant some basil.
Ooh, that sounds good. Do you do planting pretty often?
Uh, well, I haven't planted them yet. The weather's still kind of cold.
Yeah. I was more so asking in general.
Oh, I am going to plant my garden outside.
Yeah. Is this going to be your first year doing the gardening, or have you done it
No, I've
before?
had gardens before.
Yeah, I used to do a little bit of gardening when I was younger. Need to pick it back up.
What all did you grow?
Me and my mom used to do gardening, so we did like green beans, corn, sunflowers, rhubarb, a couple of other things like that. Um, Strawberries, tomatoes.
Oh, that sounds neat.
Yeah, it was really fun. Um, Liked being able to do that kind of stuff growing up.
Do you live in Eugene, Oregon?
Yeah, actually, I live in that area.
Oh, I used to live in Eugene, Oregon.
Oh yeah, yeah. Funnily enough, I actually do live in Eugene.
Oh, they
How long
have a
did
lot of
you
good
used to live
things
here?
there. if I ever go back to Eugene, Oregon, I might try to see a football or a basketball game.
Yeah, really good spot for sports here.
I think University of Oregon sports teams are interesting to watch.
Yeah, I see a lot of Ducks fans around here.
Yeah, I remember seeing ducks in a pond there.
Yeah, I think that's why our sports team for the college football is called the Ducks, because this is like the sanctuary for ducks in the state.
Do you play any sports?
I used to play baseball when I was younger. I don't play really any sports anymore. I do like biking and stuff like that, but I don't do any like team-based sports.
I did like baseball, basketball, soccer, football, boxing, wrestling, track and field. I played a lot of sports. Nowadays, I just play basketball sometimes.
Basketball is super fun. I like watching people play basketball. Yeah, I used to go. I've seen a couple of like actual baseball games, but I have not gone since I was younger and could get discounted tickets.
Where do Oregon people go to watch baseball?
They do a couple of different baseball games, like baseball events um at the arena here, the stadium.
Oh. Well, I live in Evansville, Indiana, and there's a baseball field here called Bosse Field. And the 1993 film A League of Their Own with Tom Hanks, Madonna, Rosie O'Donnell, and Gina Davis was recorded at Bosse Field. And there's a baseball team in the Woodbat Frontier League called the Evansville Otters that play at the Bosse Field place.
Oh, that's awesome. I loved that movie. It's a really good movie.
And Don Mattingly, former first baseman for the New York Yankees, is from this city. And they named the street that the baseball field's on after Don Mattingly.
That's super cool.
He was number 23, and the street address is 23 Don Mattingly Way, I think. And near the baseball field is Garvin Park, and it's a park that has a lake, and you can see like ducks and geese there.
That's really cool. Yeah, there's a baseball field near me that looks pretty overgrown, and I'm pretty sure the reason why it's overgrown is because there's also a large population of geese that have taken it over.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it looks like it was like an old school, like, baseball field. Like, they might have, like, you know, like elementary school or middle school games out there or something like that.
Oh.
But now it's just, like, completely abandoned, except for the geese.
Do you play any musical instruments?
I play a couple of different musical instruments. Yeah, I play guitar, ukulele, mandolin. Trying to teach myself how to play keyboard. I have a couple of other like little instruments, like a melodica, kalimba, a couple of other things.
I play guitar.
Yeah, guitar's a really fun one. Guitar is definitely one of the most, like, you know, classic out there.
I went to the Bluegrass Hall of Fame Museum 45 minutes away in Owensboro, Kentucky yesterday, and I played bluegrass with some people.
That's awesome. That sounds like a really fun time.
Yeah, I'm new to playing music with other people, and I had a good time. I got to play a guitar solo, and then a mandolin took over and played a solo, and it was really fun.
Yeah, that getting to play music with other people is definitely like one of the most like fun things I feel like people can do.
The Bluegrass Museum has a Jerry Garcia exhibit, and for $15 you can see like Jerry Garcia banjos and clothes and artifacts and stuff.
That's pretty sick.
Like you can see a model of the car Jerry Garcia drove to this area of the country to see bluegrass, and they have a recorder that Jerry Garcia used to record other people's music with. Then they also have an electric organ guitar that he owned, supposedly, and I don't know what that's doing in the Bluegrass Museum, but it's interesting.
Yeah, I'd love to learn how to play banjo. That seems like a super fun instrument to learn.
And they have some Jerry Garcia clothes and Robert Hunter clothes, and it's really interesting. I like the Grateful Dead. I've seen the members of the Grateful Dead play music like 43 times.
Oh, well, yeah, that's awesome.
Do you read any books?
Not a ton, just because I have a hard time getting myself to sit down and read. But I listen to some like audiobooks and stuff like that on occasion. Listen to podcasts and things like that.
I'm rereading Homer's The Odyssey right now.
Oh yeah? How's that going for you?
It's going good. I'm kind of going through the Odyssey slowly. I've already read the Iliad and the Odyssey before.
Yeah, those are two I definitely have not gotten around to reading yet, but I have heard are really fantastic.
Hmm. I'd like to grow potatoes sometime. I think growing potatoes would be really interesting.
Oh yeah, and they're fairly easy to plant, aren't they?
My experience with potatoes is I planted a whole potato in a yard one time. Then a plant grew from it. Then when it was time to harvest all my plants, I tried to dig it up, and all I found was two small skinless potatoes.
Oh wow.
They were small, and I didn't try eating them. So maybe if I would have let the potato grow longer without digging up the potato, it would have grown the whole potatoes. But I think you just are supposed to take like a piece of a potato or something, like a potato eye, and then what they call a potato eye maybe, and plant the potato.
Yeah, I don't know. I always think I got seeds growing up when I planted potatoes.
Oh. I'm not going to have room in my yard to grow potatoes this year.
Yeah.
Is it cold there still?
It's pretty chilly. Yeah, we were actually having a kind of warm day today at like 65 degrees. tomorrow it's supposed to get up to 75, and then we're supposed to slowly start cooling down again for the rest of the week.
It's pretty cold here. Well, actually, it was warm today, but the nights have been getting cold. I've read tomatoes like for the soil to be around 60 degrees Fahrenheit, and it's been getting into the 30s at night here.
Oh, yeah.
I still have some wildflowers and sunflowers growing outside, though.
Yeah, the sunflowers are really nice. But usually people don't, do you grow your sunflowers early? I've always heard of people growing them in, like, summer into fall.
Well, I don't really have anything else to say, so I'm going to get off the phone. Thank you for talking to me, though. I really don't get much socialization. It's great to talk to somebody.
Yeah, of course. It was nice getting to talk with you, too. Have a good one.
Have a good day and night.
You as well. Bye.